Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'll be honest with you.
I didn't find that song. I found another one that
Mr. Lynn asked me if I was
in the Sutter book.
last week.
Storm Pest.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
But
it.
it saw his name wrong.
Yeah, I put by and then I saw one said over and so I changed it, but it's until the storm passes by.
Okay.
I think they're about the same thing.
Mr. Bruce, will you
Look in the word, doesn't it say till the storm passes over in the song? Yep, that's right.
All right. I just want to make sure.
Yeah. That's the right one.
And stir our heart, Lord, as we study your word and listen to your message. Lord, I thank you for our church. I thank you for our Sunday school, Lord. I pray that you'll be with each teacher and student, Lord. Give us wisdom and understanding as we study your word. Lord, I pray for those who are unable to be here today, Lord. You know their reasons, you know their needs. Lord, I pray that you'll just minister to them in accordance with your will. Lord, I ask you to forgive us of our sins. I know we're not perfect people, Lord, and it's only because of your mercy and grace, Lord, that you extend the opportunity of forgiveness to us. And I thank you for that, Lord. Again, Lord, be with us as we go to our Sunday school classes and just keep our hearts in tune with you, Lord, through Jesus, our Savior, I pray.
all right? I hope everybody's doing well on this. It surprised me how chilly it was this morning. I hope everybody else was prepared. But for birthdays this week, I believe we had Kelly Ann Belton, Haley Lott, and Casey Holder. I don't see any of those folks here. And then a happy anniversary today.
Ronnie McNeely's birthday today.
Why did you have to do that?
You gotta remember now, you're gonna have to sing to you. If you want us to sing, you can sit right there while we sing.
Okay.
No, you have to go up.
That's what I got your
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ryan. May God bless you.
Another trip around the sun. Congratulations. Congratulations as well. I think an anniversary for Mr. and Ms. Bud Henson. Happy anniversary.
Number one.
As long as you count. Okay, so that's our birthdays and anniversaries. Like I said, I was blindsided by myself this morning. Sometimes you just forget things. But luckily I have something I would like to discuss this morning. The youth and I went to Winter Jam on Friday night. Does everyone know what Winter Jam is? It is a concert, a Christian music concert. They come around, I mean, it's mid-March, I would call it Winter Jam for us in South Carolina. But a bunch of contemporary Christian artists get together and go around every year and have a very big concert that travels around throughout the country. And it was fun. The youth and I had a good time, loud music and dancing and all that good stuff at the Colonial Life Arena. It was a lot of fun. It was a big spectacle. And I'm not gonna ever say it's a bad thing when thousands of people get together under the banner of Jesus Christ, under the banner of worshiping and enjoying Him, but also sharing His Word. I'm not gonna say that's bad. But there are a few things at Winter Jam and at these very big, loud, very to look at it would be a secular concert or whatever. There's fog machines and there's laser lights and there's spotlights and there's really loud drums and everything else. And none of those things are bad in and of themselves, but it gives me pause whenever I go to Christian events like that. There's a lot of spectacle. There's a lot of, hey, look at me. Throughout the concert, there are giant TV screens that while the band is singing, they got a camera on the singer, they got a camera on the drummer, they got a camera on the guitarist. And everybody's having a great time and everything, but just to walk in there as not a Christian, you may not know what it's about. For me to walk, if I walk in there not knowing this is a Christian concert, I may just, walk in and think this is just a rock concert where, I'm supposed to really enjoy the singer and he's supposed to look really impressed by him. Because a lot of it felt like a lot of this concert, a lot of these big TV screens, and a lot of the focus on the bands makes it feel a lot like it's just gratification for these bands. That it's just, come look at me, we can play good music, and we, make millions of dollars making Jesus music. Because there's no secret that these bands make tons of money doing this, and I'm sure they donate it or whatever. But it gives me pause when I go to things like that, and I think of the spectacle, and I think about the fact that I may not know that this is about Jesus just to look at it. If you don't hear the lyrics, which you can't in these loud concerts, it's so loud you can't hear what they're saying. Oh, there's a guy up there with a microphone, and the fact that I'm a Christian and I know what Winter Jam is the only reason a lot of those songs I know they're about Jesus. So to look at it, you don't really know. And I worry for people who aren't Christians. I worry for people who may be on the edge, who may be thinking like, well, I was told that by this Christian person that, Christians are supposed to be humble, and we're supposed to be, put ourselves last, and not put ourselves above each other, of one another, and not exalt ourselves. And a lot of this concert felt very self-exalting for a lot of these bands. A lot of it, made them look very, very cool. And it worries me, because we know that Jesus said himself that, narrow is the gate that leads to eternal life, right? That the wide path leads to destruction, and there are thousands of people on it. And I'm not saying that this concert, leads to destruction, but anytime I see a big group of people like that, anytime you see something that's extremely popular among the world, we should stop and evaluate it. We should stop and look at it and think, is this really about what it says it's about? Is this really something that's edifying for Christians? Is it really something that brings us closer to God? Or is it just a clanging gong? Is it just a banging cymbal, like Paul says? And then in Romans 12, I've been going over with the youth on Wednesday nights. He says, in Romans 12, verse 3, he says, "For by the grace given to me, I say to everyone among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think with sober judgment, each according to the measure of faith that God has assigned. For by grace given to me, I say to everyone among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think." It's a dangerous game when we start to think of ourselves highly. It's a dangerous game, right? When I play music that I know that thousands of people hundreds of thousands of people across the country love, and then they come and they scream my name whenever I play this music, whether it's about Jesus or not. That's a dangerous game if I start to think more highly of myself than I ought to. So of course none of you play in bands that play to thousands of people every weekend, so I'm not really talking to you, Rich, secret band. I'm not talking to you and saying that, be careful with that, but on a smaller scale. Be careful when we think more highly of ourselves than we ought to. We ought to think of ourselves lowly. We learned about in Sunday school this morning, Jesus was talking about wedding feasts. When there's a feast, we ought to sit at the back and let other people sit in the front. Don't take that spot for the honored person, because maybe someone more honorable than you walked in. So I just wanted to, encourage us to test those kind of things. We ought to test things with Scripture, and we ought to test everything, especially when it says it's about Jesus. Especially when someone hands us something on the platter that says, this is Christian, this is good, this is from Scripture, take it and enjoy it. We ought to test those kind of things. We ought to look at it, compare it to Scripture, and see what it really means, and see if that really is something good for us to eat, or if we ought to skip it and try to find something else. So, not saying Winter Jam is bad. It's a lot of fun. It's great to go and dance for Jesus, but if you're not, maybe it's not the best place to start it. So, thank you all for listening. Be sure to test everything that's given to you that calls itself Christian, and enjoy Sunday school. Thank you all. You're dismissed.